it's your girl Nene, all things Nene, and I'm back. And I know y'all probably like, oh my gosh, like you be saying the same stuff over and over again. That you coming back with another video and it be like 3 to 4 months. I'm sorry. I am going to be more consistent, but your girl, life has been lifing with me, like between work, my children, just in general, everything in life. Trying to make it out here is hard, but I'm gonna be more dedicated to take time and start focusing on my platform because I've been pouring out so much to everybody, but I don't pour out to myself. So now I'm about to start doing me. I'm about to start enjoying life and getting these videos out and coming out with my first vlog because I haven't vlogged at all, but it's more good things to come. And for all that who don't know who I am, my name is Nene, all things Nene. I'm from Chicago, and I just focus on fashion, lifestyle, and just everyday life. I'm easygoing, and I'm a creator that's about living a regular life, and no shade to the girlies that's out there living the extravagant lifestyle, but I'm just simple, everyday, woman trying to make it, a woman of a particular age. And I'm like the girlies too. I love to shop. I stay in somebody's store all the time when I don't have no business being in there, but I digress. But yeah, that's who I am, for those who don't know who I am. And I'm just laid back, like I said, and I just like everything girly and the fashions. I'm a foodie, so you might see some cooking videos on my channel. But other than that, that's what I'm about. And just to catch you up on what's been going on in my life, this is June, and so starting last month, the end of March, no, the end of May. I'm sorry. Um, Taking care of my health is I'm getting a woman of a particular age, like I said. So I'm having all these different appointments, doctor's appointment, gynecologist appointment, um, eye doctor's appointment, and I don't claim these illness, but I have high blood pressure and I have arthritis in my knees and my toe and my hips. So your girl is officially getting old. When I said a thing, used to make fun of saying that I ain't no old fogey. I'm one of the aunties now. But anyway, going back to my health, starting last month, I had to get a colonoscopy. And again, me thinking I'm still young and stuff, thinking like, yeah, all my older clients I didn't have back in the day used to always be like, you know, um, you gonna have to get a colonoscopy, and when you get a colonoscopy, you have to drink that nasty liquid. And I'm like, I ain't worried about that because I ain't old yet. Here I am, I'm old, and I had to say that with this, the colonoscopy. First of all, first and foremost, let me say this: um, every woman, man, I don't care if you black, white, Puerto Rican, it doesn't matter what color you are. Every person should go get a colonoscopy for preventive care because um, getting a colonoscopy helps you prevent from any kind of colon cancer. And if there's any polyps, and polyps are what is kind of like what can start colon cancer if left untreated. So if you're getting a colonoscopy, like for me, for instance, getting a colonoscopy, and if they find any polyps in my colon, then they can remove the polyps right during the procedure, which is a plus. So that's why it's very important to get a colonoscopy, um, especially men, because men, I just say that men have a thing about things like that. But even though they may feel that way, it's very, very important to get a colonoscopy and take care of your health because just the preventive care means everything as far as not getting cancer. So please do your due diligence and take care of your health and get a colonoscopy. Okay, let's go back to me. So, I was gonna make a video for preparing for this colonoscopy and prepping and what I was gonna buy, to eat. Because when you get it, you have to start off with like 2 days. The first day, you have to have a liquid diet. You can have chicken broth. You can have Jello. You can have Gatorade. You can have popsicles, but they cannot be red or purple. If they're red or purple, that will interfere of the doctors being able to see when they do the procedure. So that is very important. But yeah, I had that. I had to go shopping for that. And then, so the day it came for me to start fasting, uh, the day before I had to get on my liquid diet, I had an event that I went to, and I made sure to eat really good before 12 o'clock. Because I was like, oh man, I'm a foodie. I love to eat. And I was like, man, how am I going to do this? But I did it. And the next morning, you can eat a light breakfast as long as it's early in the morning. I ate something like around 6:30, and on top of that, I had to work that day too. So um, when I had my early breakfast, I had like some toast and with no butter, no nothing, just plain toast and grits with nothing in it. And then after that, around 6 o'clock, I had to start taking my prep. Mm, mm, mm. And here it goes downhill. So I started taking my prep, and the liquid is so disgusting. When everybody told me, and for anybody who understands, who's been through it, they know what I'm talking about. That prep, it tastes so nasty. It's hard to explain. To me, it was like salty and sweet at the same time. And so they said that when you take it, you can chase it with like Gatorade or eat a piece of candy behind it to take the nastiness out. But I did it the first time because it's two jugs you have to take, and you take one jug and the day before, and then you take the second jug like 5 o'clock in the morning before your procedure. And basically it's a colon cleanser. So me in the bathroom, we went together real tough. And luckily my bathroom was right next to my room, so do that what you may. But anyway, when I was drinking the first jug, it was so nasty. I thought I was gonna throw it up, and that's the thing. Like, you have to drink it all, and if you throw it up, you have to start all over again, because it is very very important to make sure that you complete all the liquid, because if you don't, they will not perform on you. So I made it the first time, and like I said, I was back and forth to the bathroom, back and forth, back. I was like, oh my gosh. And not to be graphic or anything, but like I was like really raw, and that's what happened. And the next day, the day of the procedure, I get up, and the day of procedure, you cannot eat anything, you cannot drink anything. Um, you can have one last thing of water if you want. My procedure was at 10:30, so I get up at around 5 to take the rest of my my drink and to have my last water. And after that, you can't eat or drink anything. So it's bad enough I'm going back and forth to the bathroom, but my stomach is just bubbling and making all kind of noise. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I do not want to be embarrassed with my stomach growling and everything. So make it to the hospital and check in and everything. Finally, it was really fast, to be honest with you. They got me in there and got to my room, and then when I got to my room, the nurse comes in, takes my pressure and asks me questions. And so she had the nerve and audacity to ask me, you know, Are you still getting your menstrual? And like I said, I'm a woman of particular age, so you know, Mother Nature, she playing games with me. Like, I'm either like it's like double dutch, going in and out, in and out. Like, am I gonna stop or not? So I say all that to say this because in January I had a menstrual, but after that I had none. And I'm like, would you just please just stop? If you're gonna stop, stop. I don't need to have that and to have hot flashes all on top of that, on top of everything. And the woman of particular age, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. It's irritating. And I can't wait till it's over with. But anyway, back to the story. So she asked me, and I told her what I just said about, in January. So she was like, oh, well, we're going to have to give you a pregnancy test. I said, a pregnancy what? I laughed at her. She was like, we had to give you a pregnancy test to make sure everything is all right and that you're not pregnant. I was like, okay, well, if that thing come up positive, then I'm going to be the new Mary. So, newsflash, negative, not pregnant. Oh, wow, what a surprise. Anyway, we get all that done. And, the anesthesiologist comes in, he talks to me, and he's joking. And they finally put the IV in me, and they wheel me off to the room. And so they were talking to me, and next thing I know, I was like feeling lightheaded, and next thing you know, I wake up and my daughter's right there, like, oh, that was so fast, like they got you in and out. And she was like, it was only like 20 minutes. I'm like, what? But I can just say, like everybody always say that the sleep is the best sleep you'll ever have. And I kept saying to myself, that's good to have the best sleep, but I don't want to be sleeping too good. Knock on wood. But it was good sleep, and I was comfortable, and I was just glad that it was over with. But to be honest with you, like I said, I am a foodie, and I was starving. So they came in, and I was a little out of it. I'm gonna have some videos attached to this so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But I was a little bit out of it, and they brought me some ginger ale and some crackers. And when I tell you them crackers, you would have thought they was a T-bone steak because it was so good to me. I was just so ready to eat, and my daughter was asking me, "So what you want to eat when you get home?" And I was like, "Some Panera bread, a sandwich, and soup, please." I'm like, I can't wait to get home. So went home, and everything was fine, and I had no problems. I was so satisfied when I ate. And then a couple days later, no, a week later, I got a call saying that my tests, they ran back everything from my procedure, and everything was fine. They found no polyps, and I can come back in another 10 years. I'm like, ooh, okay, great. 10 years, I got to do this over again. But, glory be to God. I'm clear, and I got it done. I'm so happy. So do not be afraid to get tested, and make sure you take care of your health, and especially us as women and mothers, because I'm a mother and a grandmother, and we always be so focused on us and our children, our grandchildren. We never take time for us. We kind of thug it out and say we all right, and if we in pain, we'll take a pain pill and keep on going. But we have to take care of ourselves, because if we can't take care of ourselves, how are we going to take care of anybody else? So please, ladies, take care of your health. No matter what age you are, please, spend time on you. Focus on you at least one day, 1 or 2 days out of the week. Focus on you. Focus on your health. Focus on your well-being, like spoiling yourself, taking yourself out to eat, keeping up with your image for yourself, not for nobody else, but for you. Take care of you. Self-care. Self-care is self-love. So always take care of yourself. So, that's what's been going on with me, and I'm just getting ready for this summer coming up and everything that's going on. Like I said, I'm from Chicago. In Chicago, we always got something going on like every single weekend. Like right now it's June. June, and we're about to have Juneteenth on Friday. And this weekend, it's going to be Juneteenth celebration. We also have Obama Center about to open, Puerto Rican festivities this weekend. I think it's a Cubs. It's like something always going on, and I want to be able to just shine a light on my city and show how beautiful and all the great things that go on in the summertime. Summertime shy is just a vibe, like everything. So hopefully, soon I'll be kicking out some vlogs for you all so you all can see what I'm talking about for yourself. And yeah, so of course I've been shopping, and guess what? If y'all watch my other video, y'all know how much I've been talking about. I've been trying to get my hands on some brown sugar babe, rich auntie. Yes, yes, yes. Got it. Rich auntie. Yay. This is my pride and joy. Already, if you all can see, I put a dent in it. It's like right here. I put a dent in it. This is just, oh my gosh. This is everything. It has like a little thing at the top so it prevents you from spilling it out, all the oil. But I love this. And like I said before, if you're able to get your hands on this, please do. If you don't get nothing else from Brown Sugar Babe, get Rich Auntie. And you don't have to get the big one. You can get the little one. Because it is a little costly, but it smells so good. And you only need a little. And it lasts all day long. And if you don't want no attention, nobody saying, oh, you smell good. What you got on? If you don't want that, don't wear this. Don't wear it. Because I promise you, the whole day, I promise you at least 3 people going to say, what do you have on? Every time I wear this, they be like, what you got on? I be like, I got on Rich Auntie. They be like, Rich what? Huh? They be like, Rich what? Huh? What is that? And I have to pull it up and show them what Rich Auntie is and some body oil. I even had somebody that couldn't speak English, but they kept saying, and they wanted to know what I had on. I had to pull it up and show them also. But this is worth every penny. I wear it underneath all my perfumes. I put my lotion on, then I put the oil on, then I spray my perfume down, and it lasts the whole day. Even on my clothes, I can still smell it when I wash my clothes. It's on there, but like I said, this is very, very potent, and you don't have to buy the big bottle. You can buy the little bottle, and it's a little cheaper, but like I said, a little bit goes a long way. So I finally got my hands on this, and I'm really babying it, because I don't know when the next time I get some on. I hope they don't discontinue this. Brown Sugar Babe, Rich Auntie. So, and I also got this Sandandfog Marshmallow Skies from TJ Maxx. This was $16.99. And I was just in there and I seen it and I was like, ooh, that smells good. Let me get this. Because I go to TJ Maxx, and every time I go, I never get a chance to see Sandandfog. And I hear everybody talking about how good it is. And I finally seen it. I was like, let me get this. And I got it. So the Sandandfog Marshmallow Skies. So that's going to be it today, guys. Be looking out. I will be pumping out these videos, these vlogs, maybe cooking vlogs, hair vlogs. I took my braids out and I put in a sew-in. So, I can't commit to a hairstyle. So next time you see me, who knows how my hair will be? Who knows? But I'll be kicking out videos, and I'm going to be more consistent and take care of myself. Like I'm telling y'all, I got to preach to myself. I'm about to start taking care of myself and do what I love, and that's making these videos. So if you get a chance, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Peace.